Hello everyone and welcome to my CSU channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Julie Chrisley's new baggy look has fans freaked out. Former Chrisley Knows Best star Julie Chrisley's new baggy look has freaked out fans, but what is so alarming? Followers have seen her since she was released from prison in May 2025. And have been concerned ever since. Now they have another issue, but is it serious? Keep reading for more details. Julie Chrisley's new baggy look has fans freaked out. When Julie Chrisley was first released from prison after serving nearly 2.5 years, everyone was eager to see what she looked like. Both she and her husband, Todd Chrisley, were very big on their appearances. Therefore, seeing them without any hair color or cosmetic procedures was a huge deal. Todd looked better than ever, even with tinges of gray in his hair. As for Julie, she did not rush to the salon and was spotted out donning grown-out gray roots and dark ends. She shared that she had found stylists behind bars, but she went back to blonde. Todd even stated that when he saw her post-prison look, he was turned off. Fortunately for him, that did not last. Fans who have seen Julie have said that she looks dead in her eyes, and it is clear that prison traumatized her. Now, in the latest episode of the couple's podcast, Chrisley Confessions 2.0, it was questioned what was going on with Julie. They felt her eyes were far too squinted, and that her baggy clothing did her no favors. Furthermore, they are worried about what she has become. Some Chrisley followers believed that Julie Chrisley may have gone overboard with fillers, hence the puffed face look. However, many could not believe that Todd would allow Julie to wear such baggy and unflattering pants. They made her look bulkier and shapeless, which is likely not what she was going for. She has been known to wear blouses, so that was no issue. Yet everything else was a struggle to digest. Shortly after her release, Julie was shopping at Target and looked trim and in shape. Doing too much? Again, Todd and Julie Chrisley are no strangers to cosmetic procedures. Therefore, they may have undergone a major refresh now that they have been home for over 2 months. Unfortunately, not everyone cares for what Julie has done to herself and feels she needs to get a stylist plus ditch the fillers. Some have said that it was the way Julie Chrisley is standing, and that is how she has always posed. So it was not so much the pants as it was how she was positioned. Hopefully, she stays true to herself and does not let anyone tell her what she should and should not wear. Julie Chrisley has always been the epitome of Southern class. From her well-pressed dresses and chic blonde bob on Chrisley Knows Best, to her perfectly tailored red carpet outfits, she projected a polished image that matched her husband Todd's Southern gentleman persona. But in recent weeks, photos and reports of Julie's drastically different look have left fans stunned, and not in the way they expected. Instead of the glamorous TV matriarch they remember, supporters are seeing a Julie who looks almost unrecognizable. Gone are the figure-flattering styles and meticulous makeup. In their place, a noticeably looser, baggy wardrobe that has sparked whispers, concern, and even speculation about what she's really going through behind bars. A far cry from the past. Julie built her brand on looking camera-ready. Even during candid family outings on the show, her outfits leaned toward chic blouses, elegant cardigans, or slim-fit jeans paired with heels. She wasn't just Todd's other half. She was a symbol of grace for a family that thrived on being larger than life. That's why her new baggy look feels like such a shock. Insiders describe Julie's prison appearance as drastically pared down. Oversized sweatshirts, shapeless t-shirts, and loose pants that swallow her petite frame. Some fans, upon hearing this, assumed it was just standard prison-issue clothing. But others have noted that the change goes deeper. It isn't just about what she's wearing, but how the look reflects her current state of being. Julie was always the heart of the Chrisley family, one fan wrote on social media after news of her new style surfaced. To see her now, looking so different, so drained, it's heartbreaking. Fans react, "We're freaked out." It didn't take long for the Chrisley fandom to spiral into conversation. On Reddit, Twitter, and Instagram, fans debated the meaning behind Julie's loose clothing and whether it symbolized a health issue, weight change, or even emotional struggles. Is it just me, or does Julie look like a completely different person? That baggy outfit doesn't even look like her. One user posted, "This isn't the Julie we watched all those years. She looks like she's hiding something, either weight loss or maybe just the stress of everything catching up to her." The phrase "Julie's baggy look" even started trending among fan groups, sparking concern that her life behind bars has taken a toll in ways no one anticipated. What's really going on? Prison fashion is notoriously unflattering. The beige, gray, or navy uniforms are designed for uniformity, not style. They run large, often creating that baggy silhouette, even for those who might still be in shape. Still, some insiders claim Julie's transformation goes beyond the clothes. According to reports, she's slimmed down significantly since entering prison in January 2023. Between the stress of her sentence, the change in diet, and a lack of access to her old luxuries, Julie's once plump and polished appearance has faded. The baggy uniforms only exaggerate the shift. Others argue that her new look could be a conscious choice, a way to blend in and protect herself in a tough environment. A former inmate, speaking anonymously, suggested that women sometimes purposely downplay their appearance behind bars. You don't want attention in prison. Looking too polished can make you a target. Dressing baggy, that's survival. A mirror of her mental state. Fans aren't just worried about Julie's appearance, they're worried about what it represents. Julie has always been described as the rock of the Chrisley family, the stabilizer in the middle of Todd's chaos. But with her husband incarcerated in a separate facility and her children fighting for appeals on the outside, Julie's isolation may be weighing on her more than she lets on. Her baggy look, some fans speculate, could be symbolic of how she feels, small, diminished, and stripped of her old identity. Without makeup, hairstyling, or the perfectly tailored clothes, Julie isn't the TV personality people grew attached to. She's just another inmate, blending into the crowd. Daughter Savannah speaks out. Julie's daughter, Savannah Chrisley, hasn't been shy about discussing how prison has changed her parents. While she often emphasizes their strength, she's also admitted the emotional and physical toll is real. In a recent podcast episode, Savannah hinted that her mom has had to adjust in every way possible. While she didn't directly mention the wardrobe or the baggy look, she did acknowledge that Julie is not the same as when she went in. That alone was enough to fuel fan worries. If even Savannah sees a major change, what does that say about how deep the transformation goes? Symbolism in the baggy clothes. Fashion has always been Julie's silent communicator. On the show, she used it to signal warmth and maternal care while still commanding respect. But in prison, stripped of the power of choice, her oversized clothing speaks volumes. It may signal vulnerability, an unintentional cry for help seen by those who love her. Or it could represent resilience, a refusal to maintain appearances when her reality demands something more raw and honest. Some fans even see it as a metaphor for the Chrisleys' downfall. They used to be all about appearances, about perfection, one longtime viewer wrote. Now Julie's baggy clothes show the truth. None of that matters anymore. Reality caught up. The bigger picture. Julie Chrisley's new look is about more than just fabric and fit. It's about what happens when a woman who was once a reality TV star is forced to confront a stripped-down version of life. It's about what happens when glam meets grit, when freedom is traded for confinement, and when identity is tested under the harshest circumstances. Fans may be freaked out, but perhaps what they're really reacting to is the reminder that even their favorite reality stars are not immune to change. Julie isn't just a character on a screen anymore. She's a woman enduring a very real, very difficult chapter, and her baggy clothes have become the symbol of it. What comes next? While appeals continue and Savannah fights for her parents' early release, Julay's supporters cling to hope that her look is temporary. That one day, she'll walk out of prison, shed the baggy uniforms, and return to the polished mother and grandmother they remember. But others believe the Julay who emerges won't be the same woman who went in. Her baggy look may just be the beginning of a larger transformation, one that reshapes her style, her spirit, and even her place within the Chrisley brand.